board chair of Youth Without Shelter. It's no secret that for many of us, the world feels dark and uncertain these days, and that uncertainty weighs particularly heavy on the youth that we serve. But in the midst of that darkness, Youth Without Shelter is a beacon of light, providing youth with a safe place to heal, grow, and build a better future. As you read our annual report, you will see the tangible ways YWS is making a difference in the lives of the youth we serve. Over the last number of months, we've been working on our new strategic plan, informed by the voices of our youth, staff, donors, and supporters. We're excited to share that with you early in 2026. It's been an honor to serve as board chair for the past 2 years. I've had the privilege of witnessing the compassion, commitment, and drive that fuels this organization. Many thanks to my fellow board members and especially the leadership team at YWS for all their support. And thanks to you, our supporters and champions. We couldn't do it without you. Youth Without Shelter is a very special place, and I'm excited for what's ahead, because at YWS, the future is full of hope.
Hello everyone, my name is Steve Doherty and I'm the Executive Director here at Youth Without Shelter. Time again to look back at the year that was. I want to start out with a bunch of thank yous. Thank you to all of our volunteers, including our volunteer board of directors. Volunteers who came here to help clean up the grounds, paint, organize our clothing bank, or to the incredible people that donated thousands of pounds of food to keep our food bank in operation so we can support former residents in these very challenging times. I also want to thank our donors, our corporate donors, our foundations, individuals, community groups. You make a difference. Your donation allows us to continue this work. So thank you from the bottom of my heart. Big shout out to our staff team, everyone working so hard, working with a team concept that allowed us to help remove the barriers for success and allow the young people here to choose their path forward. Over 110 of them that we supported through their employment journey last year alone, thanks to the Skills Development Fund funding from the province of Ontario. That and the hard work and dedication of our employment and life skills team, but they didn't do it alone. They worked with the case managers, they worked with our in-house therapist, they worked with all the departments, everyone pulling together to support one thing, success. The biggest shout out I have every year is always to the young people that live under our roof or who have lived under our roof. Your strength, resilience, and courage shine through every time. It's always so great to see graduates come back and say hello. Speaking of graduates, it's very nice to see that our Stay in School program graduated 100% of all the eligible graduates this past school year. That's an amazing accomplishment. The national average for graduation out of high school for homeless youth across the country is less than 32%. 100%. When given the right supports and getting the clutter and the barriers out of the way, these young people thrive. These young people find success. But it's a team effort between our staff team, our donors, our volunteers, and our leadership. Everyone working together. I can't wait to see what the next year has in store for us. I look forward to reporting back on the amazing accomplishments next year. Once again, thank you for your support.
Good evening and welcome to the annual general meeting of Youth Without Shelter, held today, September 24th, 2025. I now declare that this meeting has been duly called and properly constituted for the transaction of business. I request that the Secretary table the minutes of the annual general meeting of members held on September 25th, 2024. Unless a member wishes them to be read aloud, I will ask Theo Amos to propose that the minutes be taken as read and approved.
I move that the minutes of the annual general meeting held virtually on September 25th, 2024 be approved as circulated.
I second the motion. All in favor? Approved. The next item of business is the presentation of the consolidated financial statements of the corporation as of March 31st, 2025, together with the auditor's report. The financial statements in PDF format were circulated to the Board of Directors and are also available to the public on the Youth Without Shelter website. If anyone has questions regarding these statements, please raise them now. Seeing no questions, I'll move on to the election of directors. 12 directors are to be elected. I now declare the meeting open for nominations and call upon Theo Moss to present the nominations.
Madam Chair, I have the pleasure of nominating the following individuals as directors of the corporation. Erin Morrison as chair, Carol Latimer as vice chair, Elise Shine as treasurer, Theo Moss as secretary, along with Brian E. Halpin, Chris Clementoni, Jasperan Gruel, John Ayumoba, Kelly Wilson, Mustafa Kamisa, Sheila Lemke, and Susan Gans, each to hold office until the next annual general meeting of members or until their successors are duly elected or appointed. I would also like to note that Alyssa Shivji will join the advisory board.
As there are no further nominations, may I have a motion to close nominations?
I move that nominations be closed.
Thank you. If anyone is opposed to any of these nominations, please raise your hand now. Hearing none, I now declare that the following individuals have been duly elected as directors of the corporation by acclamation to hold office until the next annual general meeting of members or until their successors are duly elected or appointed. Erin Morrison, Carol Latimer, Elise Schlein, Theo Moss, Brian E. Halpin, Chris Clementoni, Jascaran Gruel, John Ayamoba, Kelly Wilson, Mustafa Kamisa, Shuli Lemke, and Susan Gans. On behalf of Youth Without Shelter, I'd like to extend our sincere gratitude to our departing board members, Anthony Batista and Sarah Robertson, for their many years of commitment and leadership. Their dedication and support have been invaluable to YWS, and we are deeply grateful for their contributions. We will now proceed with the appointment of auditors and the authorization of the directors to fix their remuneration. Erin Morrison has a motion in this matter.
Yes, I do. I would like to move that the directors be authorized to appoint the auditors for the fiscal year 2025-2026 and to fix their remuneration.
Thank you. If anyone is opposed to this motion, please raise your hand now. Hearing none, I declare the motion carried. This concludes the annual general meeting of Youth Without Shelter. Thank you all for your participation and your continued support of our mission. I also want to thank all of my fellow board members and the leadership team for their support over my last 2 years as board chair. And I wish Erin Morrison, the incoming chair, all the very best. Thank you.